hello. Hello. You are tuning into another episode of TheWunderkind Show. Today's topic, as you can see, guys, I'm extremely sick. Like, really sick. 103.7. Let me take some of this medicine. Hold on, guys. And guys, I'm letting y'all know right now, I have to come on to give you an episode because I am just so sick right now. I am absolutely just sick and tired of this team wasting our players. Hey, yo, get this off of me right now. Poor Bateman. Could you imagine? As a player coming out of college, you say, hey, I get to play alongside Lamar Jackson. I get to be on the historical good franchise of the Ravens, right? And I know that they already have a receiver, so we can have a tag team with a great tight end. And what do you get? What does Bateman get as soon as he comes into the NFL? He gets thrown in the arms of Steve Saunders, a.k.a. Dr. Frankenstein. But I should be okay. I should be understanding, right? Let me tell y'all this right now. You know what makes this even worse? The only reason why Steve Saunders was let go is because the Ravens were trying to play damage control. Because remember, they said that it was the NFLPA that did this. The NFLPA has been in constant contact with the Ravens. Do you know why? Because of that quarterback number 8. Oh. And guess what? They probably got a heads up on how their team was graded. How dare you? And the worst part is, you still have fans defending what is going on right now. Do you know how many careers that man ruined? Huh? Do you have any idea how much prosperity was wasted because of that man and they allowed him to stay on the payroll? Hey, yo. Let me tell you something right now. Let me tell you something where I'm coming from right now. Because I'm going to make sure I get my point across very, very thorough. I am sick and tired of being sick and tired of the mental Olympics that the Ravens play. Let me tell you why I'm screaming inside, right? Let me tell you why I'm screaming inside. Because they know what they're doing. How long have we been complaining about this? That man should have been let go as soon as the COVID debacle had happened. They didn't do it. They said, no, we don't fire friends. We don't fire family. We only fire and let go players because they're expendable. And I'm the one that's sick in the mind. You know what? Let me make sure I read, because Rashod Bateman answered and came at an article on Eric DeCosta by Sarah Ellison. Now, it said Eric DeCosta on problems drafting wide receivers. If I had an answer, that would probably mean I would have some better receivers. That's a shot! Because he's saying he sucked at it so far, right? That's also saying that Bateman's part of the problem. Hold on, Bateman heard this. The man unlocked his account. He said, no, sir, I will not stay in the background. I will no longer wade in the water. I'm coming with artillery. And this man came out and said, how about you play to your player's strength and stop pointing the finger at us in 8. Blame the one you let do this. We take heat 24/7 and keep us healthy. Care about us and see what happened. Ain't no promises, though. Tired of y'all lying and capping on players for no reason. Who does that sound like? That kind of sounds like he's reiterating the words that have been said numerous, prosperous times on this show. But you know what happens? Now he's in the locker room, right? You having all these people coming out of the locker room saying what we were saying. So now they can't say that they're lying. They're just going to try to say, oh, but they're soft, right? Let me tell you something right now. And excuse me for saying this. I really do. Mike Davis, who was here for a year, came out and even said, I hate to say it or be that guy, but being a Raven bait is 100% right. Didn't I tell y'all that eventually players talk and it's going to get around? Because everybody's connected. They are acting like this is the 90s where you got to pick up a phone and ring, 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 ring. Hello, is you there? And you get voicemail. This is not those times. You can communicate through DMs, emails, texts, FaceTime, calls. Everybody got unlimited minutes. No! I'm coming from a generation where minutes, you only had 200 minutes. That's all you had. 200 minutes. You have unlimited. That's not including Zoom. That's not including all these other things that you can get on to have conversations. This thing right here connects everybody in this thing. So it connects everybody. So them thinking that they can keep it a secret, it's a lie. Because just like I told y'all before, players talk. Players have more power now than they ever had before. Because now they're not going in blind. They're not flying in blind. So now you're hearing all of these other players, former players, players that just came on the team, players that are supposed to be the stars of this team complaining about our squad. And you think that that's okay? Huh? Am I really going crazy right here? I need y'all to scream out with me. Please. Let me tell you something right now. Let me check my temperature again. It was 103.7. 104.2 because I'm on fire. You know why? Because this thing has yet to be addressed. Even now, I told y'all, when things don't get fixed, all they do is slap a Band-Aid on it. And you know what happens? It begins to fester. It becomes riddled with pus, malignant ooze. And now, the Ravens' beautiful image, the pristine image, built up through years of great defense and running the ball and great organization building it, blah, 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 has now come to an abrupt halt. And that's a slap in the face to the people that built that foundation. The Ray Lewises, the Ed Reeds, the Haloti Nadas, the Terrell Suggs, all those, the Brian Billings, all those coaches and players that built that foundation. They squandered it with probably the first or second best player this organization has ever drafted. You won the lottery and you gave all the money away and then you went into debt. Bro, how is that even possible? Like, this thing it's so, listen, and once you open Pandora's box, because this is what I've been trying to say to everybody, right? Lamar has been such a good soldier through this whole thing. You're thinking Lamar doesn't think these things? You're thinking he doesn't see everybody blaming everything on him and him getting no support, him being asked to do what his counterparts are doing with the least amount of help, and then the help that he actually does get can't even stay on the field because you got Dr. Frankenstein in there talking about some lift 10,000 pounds, Hulk, Thor, Mjolnir, no, they're not superhumans. They're still humans. I want everybody to understand this. If the grades didn't come out, Steve Saunders would still be a Raven. That's a problem. That is an egregious problem. And everyone's saying, oh, you don't know that, Nitro. You're lying to yourself. How much deceit do you need to see the truth? Uncover your eyes. Open your eyes. Just look straight. 2020 vision. Have some foresight, please. I'm so disgusted. Because I told everybody this, right? I told everybody, I said, this is going to get way worse before it starts getting better. You know why? Because players are looking at it and saying, yo, we got Bateman, we got Lamar, we got Dobbins, we got Andrews. And every player we bring in can't stay healthy because of this man. And y'all don't want to fire him. And then you happily throw the players to the wolves because the fans don't want to blame the organization. That's the way the fans have drank the Kool-Aid. Listen, I forgot that movie that came out when they were sipping the tea and they were ding, ding, and they couldn't escape. That's most of the Raven fan base. Get Out. The movie. Y'all went into the Ravens' house and drank all the tea, and they're clinking their cups. Now you're lost inside yourself and a perpetual cycle of losing. You know what makes it worse? This is what makes it worse. All these things are coming out when we are supposed to be on the precipice or the cusp of signing offensive weapons. You couldn't write it better yourself if you were R.L. Stein. J.K. Rowling. Like, Mike. Like, this is, it's absolutely comical at this point. Absolutely comical. Because at what point do we hold them accountable? Till now, the team hasn't been held accountable for these foolish moves. Now, social media becomes a weapon. And it's funny, you're not hearing the Ryan Minks right now. No, they're on all those people that are usually, it was Lamar's fault. Oh, Lamar. Why is it raining today? Lamar. Why is it dark? Lamar. Why did they lose? Lamar. Why did they get hurt? Lamar. Why do we have cap space? Lamar. They're quiet. Because they can't stand up to the wave that's already come. See, you could weather the storm. You can even deal with a tidal wave. But this has turned into a monumental tsunami. And there's no getting over it. You can't swim through it. You can't get over it. You just have to run and hide and try to wait it out. And hopefully, God, when you're taking in water, you can hold your breath long enough to make it back to the surface. This is a disgrace. I want you to understand that this is an unmitigated disgrace. Disgrace. I'm saddened by this, but I'm happy because this has to happen. Because there's been too many passes given to John Harbaugh. There's been too many passes given to EDC. And I think that people have just come and said the Ravens will be okay because even in their past, they found ways to win. The NFL has changed. If you don't got weapons and a quarterback, you don't stand a chance. And they're on the cusp of losing, thus quarterback. Alienated, thus weapon. And maybe not get any more weapons because their names are being denigrated in front of everybody to see. And it's their fault. Let me tell you right now. Right now, in the Ravens HQ, this is the only thing you hear right now. Help. Help somebody, please. no, the nepotism. Oh no, all the lies. We can't escape it no more. It's inescapable. But keep defending it. It's going to get worse most likely. We'll see what you have to say then. And that's another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Man, thank you all for watching. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a message. You do know I respond. We have great conversations in the comment section. Just please be cordial and be respectful to other people's differing opinions. We all have different opinions. That's fine. Just don't be disrespectful. That's all I'm asking. And if you would like to monetarily help this platform grow, at the bottom of the screen is a QR code for a Cash App. In the description is also the Cash App, # The Wunderkind Show. So once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nitro, signing off. And as always, you guys knows my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yeah!